EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first and 10, here's Love. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 3. They'll run with Tracy. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Throwing on second down, Love. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry. And luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. From the gun, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Of 19 yards.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Devontae Wyatt, he's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive.
Somebody got a boy. Watch boy. We survived outside off from the music. Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type of activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many should I see and send them all? Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out. If they act out. Yeah, I did that.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge game, but still short of a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He'll try and get there on track. He's going to have a Vikings 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
first down. It's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this will be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Right. Ken Black. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. They'll swing this out wide to Tracy. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Black 40.
From the gun on third. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Moving to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. So one quarter in the books. Our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Second and inches.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he will score! Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings.
Well, I think these guys were ready for week one to get started. I mean, you see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and it's all to say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the give, it's Tracy. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's second down and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down.
Down. Pause red.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Love. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
16-yard line.
Classic. 6. Green Jack. Check, huh?
Now Love. Out to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball. There was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
Real green. Black shot.
Second down throw for Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
A gain of 26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And it does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 67 yards. Right side and brought in by Felton. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. To the air once more is McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Once for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down side of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. Red 38.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
A gain of 2 brings up
The throw is Love. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On comes the Packers punting team. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hawkinson who was shaken up on that last play. On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. The kick by Lutz is good. The Vikings move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This returnable with Reed. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Love to throw it on first down. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's good. Packers, 1st down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set. The blaster, stay.
Back to throw is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18, rig alert, Buffalo 18. Come 19.
To throw is McCarthy. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 89 yards. beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Nixon on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we red, yellow, red.
Love to throw on first and 10. Again, working deep downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Blue, green jack. Cut.
On first and 10, here's Love. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day.
He works free, right side. And he will dive into the end zone. 97 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings keep widening that lead. It is 42-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. That one reeled in by Golden.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Love. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Ready.
And he'll take it on in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Brandon McManus to kick
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30. Yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6. They'll stick with him again. Big opening up the middle. 20, 15, and he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. The kick by Russ is good. Vikings will add one more to their big lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Blaster. Set hut. 45. 6. Level. Right. Right. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. It's second down. Back to the air, it's Love. That's caught downfield. Doubs. That pass play good for 22. First down, Packers.
The Packers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set.
Throwing is Love. That's to Doubs again. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
6 more yards.
That one good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Will Green. Hut. Hut.
Love to throw. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He's got it about the 8. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. Love will lead the offense. Looking to go for 2 here.
The Packers will set up.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision turning loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
First down.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Holland there on the coverage.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a give on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Vikings. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Here's Nixon on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ball red. Set, ready, red, cycle, check.
On 1st down, it's Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They look underneath here for Tracy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready, set. Blaster, stick. Let's go. Needle, green jack. Spike, white. Cut.
Love. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. And even 30 yards.
First down, Green Bay.
Cut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. To the goal line and in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Makes the score Vikings 56, Packers 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but it does show you that maybe a missability that he has.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 27. Here's second
at the
and 8.
27-yard line.
79 Broncos, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. It'll be a pickup of 10. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Minnesota. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Makes the score Vikings 63.
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, break. Slide through.
Now Love. Downfield, he's got his receiver whipped. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And the Packers first down.
Right.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Packer first down.
Love to throw on first and 10. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
You can see the quarterback here. He's saying, hey, man, my bad, my fault. He knew a better ball probably leads to a nice completion. That one got away from him a little bit too much and leaves the receiver out of bounds.
That's Dobbs open left side. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a first down.
A gain of 14.
They'll come up here first
down
and 10.
Packers.
Ready, 6, shoot. 60 red. 60 red. Set,
From the gun, it's Love. He's got it! And he's in! Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That is second touchdown tonight. McManus on for the point after. He's got it, and the Packers cut into the lead a little bit.
63, Packers 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's a run going left. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready? Panther Street. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Vikings. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Once for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Vikings add on to their already sizable lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Green jack. Cut.
Here's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll take this one in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Let's go now. 1970 Lions. Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Back into the hands of Zamir White. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll find his running back, White. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 35-yard line.
A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by every...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Devontae Wyatt starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack in the season opener.
19 Tiger. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Timberwolf. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Bronco.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Carrington Valentine.
They'll take over at first and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
On the set, right, 90 seconds. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That's another Packers first down. A gain of 19 yards. And a Packer first down.
Now Love. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
Packers first down.
Throwing is Love. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 7.
Here's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and goal.
Down. Field. Black 40. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Black 95. Needle blue. Grill green. Hut.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That one, take it in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will get just a bit closer.
Vikings 70. Packers 42.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, let's go now.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations. Tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second
down and 8. On play action, here's McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with